How being an empath can block you in the dating process. Hello everyone, I'm Nadine and I'm your empath and highly sensitive coach. Make sure you follow, share, and subscribe to our channel. So in my videos, I've been focusing on highly sensitive women, but today I wanted to focus on empaths, since as a highly sensitive woman, you can also have some empath traits. I know I do, so I wanted to explore several reasons how being an empath can block you in the dating process, especially in the early stages. Before I discuss the reasons, here's our promo for our All Access Pass, which can be found on our Black Swan Relationship Academy website. Also, join the All Access Pass so you can be part of our Black Swan community. And I'll be right back.
Men want exactly what you want. They want connection. They want to fall in love. They want to have a family one day. Their desires are actually no different from yours. Difference is a man wants that with a woman he deeply desires and finds really attractive. I will teach you the nature of men, what every single man, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, even your past it, desires in a woman. So I am inviting you to enroll in the Mastering Attraction Masterclass. However, why stop there? Why not get into the Black Swan Nation All Access Pass and access all the courses in the Academy? Why not go and figure out how to build a relationship in the most high value, most feminine, most amazing way by becoming part of the Black Swan Nation? See you on the inside.
The Webster Dictionary defines an empath as follows: one who experiences emotions of others, a person who has the following empathy towards others, which is being aware, being sensitive, and this feeling and experiencing other people's feelings such as pain, joy, happiness, and sometimes without that other person telling them. You just kind of sense it. They go into a room and they sense that someone's in pain, they sense that someone is sad. Some empath traits are as follows: you care for the people deeply, so you want to help everyone around you. People tend to come to you for advice. You may get your friends or even strangers asking you for advice, which may leave you emotionally drained or exhausted. You see the good in everyone. Sometimes you have issues around setting your boundaries, so you don't have time for yourself to rest. And you're not a fan of conflict. Although these are excellent traits, they can block you from the dating process, especially during the early stages. You may ask yourself, how can this be? Well, let's start off with point number one: caring for people profoundly and people coming to you for advice. So when you first start dating and talking to men, you may notice that some men may start complaining about things, their life, things happening to them, or them having a bad situation. And although it may be sad, you need to remember you're not their therapist or mom. I understand that we all want to listen to others and make them feel better. We aren't the ones that should be trying to fix a situation that a guy is having or a problem, especially in the early stages of the relationship. You know, you may feel great that this man is confiding in you, but we have to remind ourselves that when someone brings up emotional issues too soon without knowing us very well, that may be an amber flag. And I'm talking from experience. In one of my relationships, the first date, it became a therapy session. He had recently broken off with his girlfriend and he was a wreck. He told me everything and I started advising him. We started seeing each other, but our dates became more of a therapy session. I was counseling him and he was heartbroken. He could not get over his girlfriend. I started advising him on what to do. And then it got so bad that I even tried to start helping to get back his girlfriend, because I thought if I helped back to get his girlfriend, that he would fall in love with me. And this was before I was a black swan. But eventually I ended it because I felt like I wasted so much time. I should have told him in the beginning that we weren't compatible, and I should have ended the relationship there. I should just have ended the relationship and allowed him to heal and do his inner work. In the same way, when we meet a man in the early stages, we would not want to tell our problems in the first stage. We shouldn't let a man tell us all their problems, especially in the first scenarios or dating. Also, listening to the man's issues so quickly and constantly makes you emotionally drained or exhausted. Dating should be fun and not feel like you're working as a counselor, a nurse, or any other profession that deals with healing a person, especially a man. The next one is you see the good in everyone. Because you tend to see the good in everyone, you may ignore the red flags and not vet properly regarding dating men. You also may ignore your intuition. For example, if a man, especially initially, is not listening to your core needs or ignoring them, you may ignore it or make excuses for him and continue talking to him, even though your intuition indicates that you should speak to other men and stop seeing him. Although you may see the good in everyone, always try to reassess things and see if that man is good for you. Does he make you comfortable? Does he make you safe? Does he meet your core needs? And do not ignore your feelings and see if he's a right fit for you. The next one is sometimes we have issues setting our boundaries. So for example, let's say you started talking to a man and your boundaries that you don't accept calls after 9 o'clock. And then he starts calling you 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and you start taking those calls, but you haven't expressed to him that you don't want to take calls after 9, but you take it anyway. By not setting the boundaries, you start feeling resentful towards that person. And it's better to actually talk to that person. And two things will happen. Either that man will accept your boundaries or he'll eliminate himself from your dating rotation. Lastly, dealing with conflict. So let's say you set up boundaries or you're talking to someone and you don't want to deal with any conflict because you're afraid that, they may disagree with them. But that is not really a good thing to do, because by not dealing with the conflict, then what's happening is that you're not expressing yourself and you may have resentment and be upset with that person. It's better to talk to that individual. And if you're not sure how to talk to a person, we have a course on how to talk to men so they can listen. So that way you could deal with it. But don't avoid conflict. Talk about your core needs, talk about your conflict, talk about what you need. Another point is that, and I notice this is a pattern because as empaths, we seem to be drawn to deal with some kind of healing or wellness. So we seem to be drawn to always want to help people. And, our careers might be teachers, nurses, therapists, naturopaths, but that may overlap in a romantic situation, especially in the early stage of dating. Since you may associate yourself getting to know a man by wanting to help a man or take care of a man. I know I've done that in the past relationships and it did not end well. Some men may see you as a good friend or someone who gives excellent advice. Yes, when you get into an exclusive relationship, you want to be there for each other. But again, I stress that it's in the very early stage of a relationship where you're only speaking a few times, you don't want to be their caregiver. These are some reasons why we block our dating process as empaths, and I hope this helps. In our dating community, there's some fantastic courses to take. I would recommend the Nice Girl Rehab, Emotional Mastery, and the Dating Playbook. These courses are included with the Access Pass and many other classes, and there's many other benefits. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.